YouTube, what's going on? It's the Sluminator here to talk about dragons, I guess. It's kind of what I've been known for. So let's talk about dragons. Dragons. The only thing that I'm going to show you today is the side deck. Um, the main deck's exactly the same. I've actually stopped playing dragons for a little while. With the meta and what has come out, windups and Zectors, dragons aren't really standing an amazing chance. I've taken to locals my deck. I've faced windups, Inzectors. The only thing I can say is Tour Guide and Inzectors are the best deck that's out there right now. It is tier 0. is Tour Guide and Inzectors. They're very, very, very good. That's the only thing that I lose to with dragons because it's impossible to side against it. They just shut down everything. They really do. But against windups, fairly well. Inzectors, if they're not playing Tour Guide, I stay in there. I'm about 50-50 with winning and losing. It's all about just drawing, honestly. The side deck's working really well, though. The main deck's basically exactly the same. I've made like a couple of changes. I main one Bottomless, main one Compulse, main double D Prison, main double Warning. The only thing that keeps changing is the trap lineup. That's it. I'm just going back and forth. Double Compulse, one Bottomless. It goes back and forth. So, but the one thing that I'm feeling really good on is the side deck. So let's get down to that real quick. So right now we got double Kaiku. It's great to play against Inzectors for when they already have graveyard set up with Hornet, and they have D Fisher, whether they're maining it or siding it. They've got D Fisher. Kaiku gets around that. Because it'll remove whatever from play if you attack over a Centipede or a Dragonfly or whatever. But yeah, Kaiku's really good because I don't know if you guys know the ruling, but when D Fisher's out in the field and they detach Hornet using Hornet's effect to tribute itself, it's being sent to the graveyard as an equip card. So it stays in the graveyard because it's considered, like a spell card, basically. But yeah, so that's why it doesn't get removed from play. So Kaiku's a good way to make that happen. Also, that's really good against Inzectors is Doomcow. I mean, not that I'm only talking about, Inzectors. Like, I still run into plants here and there, so Kaiku's still good. But another good card to side is Doomcow. I think this card's really going to shoot up in price. To all of you, I would suggest getting at least 2, possibly a playset. It's really good against Inzectors and windups because it forces them to, use an effect that they can't afford to waste because they need it desperately. So it's just a good stall, and if they don't want to use it, it's still a 1900 beater, so it's not too bad. And if they book it, they still have to manage to run over it. It's got 1800 defense. Like, Doomcow's a really good card. Another thing that's staple in the side deck is obviously Cyber Dragon. Third MST. Double Lance against like 1900 beater decks, like Gemini Beat. Or Miracle Gemini or whatever. Also against decks that, like to combat the Dino Rabbit with the heavy trap lineup and stuff like that. Double Rivalry. It's good against Dino Rabbit because they can't remove Rescue Rabbit from play to get their dinosaurs because of the ruling. So I still find this really good against a lot of things along with plants and whatever. 2 Shadow Imprisoning. This is against, obviously, Inzectors, Gravekeepers, Blackwings, Dark Worlds, so it's really good. Another good thing that works with dragons that I've found has worked really well is Skill Drain. Skill Drain really helps because, it shuts down Inzectors, and we get out a free 2800 beater. We have our own Beast King Barbaros, and we just get out a free 2800 beater and go, okay, deal with that. And they can. So, Skill Drain's been helping a lot. I think it's working all right. I mean, I'm really tempted to take out the rivalries for something else and the lances for something else, but I haven't really found anything else to replace them, so I'm just kind of waiting on it. I like everything else, though. The Cyber Dragons, the Doomcows, the Kaikus. Everything is working out really good. So I'm pretty pleased with the side right now. But like I said, I'm retiring Dragons just for a little while. I have a regional coming up at my locals. In a couple weeks, I think. 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really don't know if I'm going to play Dragons or not. I want to because I'm so familiar with them and they'll do all right, but I don't think they're the right thing for right now. I really want to wait until the ban list until I make another deck. But we'll see what happens. Also, other news. Tour Guides reprint. Always a plus. Don't think it's that good, though, because of the pack weirdness. 5 cards in a pack, and commons, rare, and shiny. Okay. Kind of weird, but it's not really a big chance to pull a tour guide. Still, it's a 220 card set, so tour guide's still going to stay up in price because people are still going to want it for tournaments, and it's still going to be valued really high. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Well, all right, guys, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe. Hit me up. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Feel free to post. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. It's hard for me to get back to comments that get posted on the video just because I'm really busy with school. So, all right, guys. Thanks again for watching. This is Luminator signing off. See you, YouTube.